have Alexis here. We have Marta here.
Hi.
And we also have some people at home as well.
Hi. Hi.
And today we are going to debate some topics about some South Park episodes that we've seen in class. Uh, and some of the topics are racism, school shootings, the religion, and some more.
So we're going to start with the topic of racism, and we have Desi here with us to give us her opinion on the South Park episode, which treated about stereotypes that Black people suffer nowadays. So, Desi, what's your opinion on this topic?
I didn't like how they said that all the black people need to see the Black Panther,
Yes?
and I also didn't like the way he spoke, like he was black.
Okay, perfect. And now,
And now, I don't know.
and now Alberto at home. What is your own opinion on this topic, and how do you think these stereotypes affect how people see other Black people?
Alberto, are you there?
So, my opinions about the topic of.
You know when in the video of South Park, because maybe we should explain that, how Cartman makes an impersonation. He imitates a stereotypical black accent in front of his black fellow student, black friend, Token.
Yes, I remember.
What do you think about that? If you remember your answer to that question.
So I think that is I believe a confrontation, or that is bad for the black people, and that's it.
Okay, great. Now we're going to move on to another topic. This one's going to be about school shootings, in which in an episode you can see how all the kids, none of the kids or the parents are affected by the fact that there are all these school shootings happening in the school in South Park. So Marcos Poza with us at home, what is your opinion on these school shootings and how they are portrayed by the parents and the kids?
So I think school shootings should have more importance, even if they occur very often. And not only that, but I want to remark that the only woman that was given the importance it requires, then she changed the opinion because of others. So yes.
Okay, and now, Carlos, what do you think about school shootings? And yeah, about school shootings.
That is a topic that you have to be like more talk with the police to 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 stop the problem.
Yes, I agree. Consciousness.
Yes.
And now we're going to discuss one of the more recent topics in one of the South Park episodes, which is religion, and how in church the parents would go and criticize the church and the image of the priest, who was very upset with the situation. So Lucia Molina with us in class, what can you tell us about our religion nowadays and how the and why the priest was upset?
I think nowadays all people have different religions, but not because of that we have to make fun of that religion, because we can offend people of that religion.
Okay, great. Now we're gonna go through the ads. We will be here with you in a few minutes.
Are you tired of watching Netflix alone? Did you cry watching The Kissing Booth? Do you want a Marco Diaz or Adriana Agresti in your life? Do you spend more time in the friend zone than in your own home? Then download Salupa, a dating app for El Valle students. With this app, you will find your own Noah Flynn. Salupa, the best choice for your lonely life.
Do you hate shopping and having to buy many different colored t-shirts? Because here we bring you a color 10 t-shirt for every day. Are you tired of your backpack of always? Here you have a purchase for a brand new backpack every day. Have you ever dreamed of being able to know what someone is thinking? Imagine knowing everything that people think of you without them really knowing that you read their thoughts. Here at Valley FM, we bring you an app called Did You Know That? Download it now.
If you're still connected listening to Valley FM, you're in luck because you could participate in a great draw to win a trip to Maldives. Yes, you heard correctly. This may be your summer.
Enjoying a trip to the Maldives with the companion of your choice? It could be your brother, your sister, your partner, or your best friend. Anyway, it would be great. You can do many activities, visit unforgettable places, and relax in the island.
Valley FM. It's not the Valley of the Fallen, it's the Valley of the Rockers.
Okay, so now we are still talking about the religion topic. And Catarina, what do you think of the? No, can you answer the same question that Anna asked Lucia?
I think the same as Lucia, that everyone can have the religion they want, and they shouldn't be criticized for that.
Criticize, I think you mean, yeah.
Okay, and also in the episode they criticized that the priest couldn't be alone with kids because some things that happened with some certain priests. What do you think about that?
That everyone is different, and it's not the same one priest that another. So they shouldn't be thinking that of another priest.
Okay, Alexis, do you agree with?
Yes, I agree with Catalina because not all the persons we are the same.
Okay. And now we can talk about the what more topics were in the.
We also had to talk about political correctness.
Oh yeah.
And for this, Jose Luis at home, what do you think about political correctness? And do you think we all should be political correct in every single occasion?
Politically correct.
Politically correct.
Well, what I think about political correctness and about being politically correct, it's in some situations you have to do it because, for example, for your boss or because the society can really hurt you if you are not politically correct. But sometimes you just say what you think without hurting anyone and not worrying if it's politically correct. And I believe on that. Just say what you think as long as you don't hurt anyone. Don't care if it's politically correct.
Okay, and Ruben, you as a teacher, what do you think about political correctness in the schools, for example?
I think similar to what Jose Luis said, in the sense that I think political correctness can sometimes be a friend. It can be beneficial to the person who is speaking, especially as a teacher, for example. I have to speak in front of people sometimes, so I need to make sure that I don't offend anybody. So yes, I need that as a tool, but sometimes it can also be a barrier, and I think that could be seen in the episode when I don't know if you remember the scene, but I think when they're driving, because the vice president of the school, I think that's her title, vice president of the school, strong woman, her name is about to give birth, and yet the way they speak to one another is they're choosing the words so carefully that they're making it more difficult to communicate with one another. So I think when it's a problem sometimes is because you're taking it too far.
So would you say that you promote being politically correct in class with your students? Do you promote that your students that they have to talk formally, or no?
Are you suggesting I'm not? If you mean do I promote good or bad language, it's true. I am guilty of encouraging my students to use any language as long as it is English language. That's true. I will not lie. But I think that's different from being politically correct, in the sense that you can swear a lot in your language and yet not offend anybody. I can say bad swear words. Now I can curse, but not directed to anybody in particular. There are certain words that you can say, they are considered bad words, but perhaps if I'm not addressing them to anybody. And I can also be very elegant in how I say things, and I can be very insulting as well. So I think political correctness and good or bad language are two separate entities, if that answers your question.
Yes, that's a very interesting perspective. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So,
okay, so that's it for today, and that's it.
okay, so that's. Thank you for listening to Valley FM, and we hope to see you next week.